Hi everyone and welcome back to Crochet Rocks, and my name's Tracy. I'm going to review today some crochet hooks. You may remember I did a review a little while ago on the Rico Designs Made by Me, the metal hooks, and they were quite small pack, the actual hooks went up to a 4.5 and their larger hooks were just acrylic. I'd often looked at them and thought they looked kind of cute because they've got little air bubbles in them. I don't know if you can see them through the packaging, but you can see there's little air bubbles that go through them, and they are quite cute. Oh yeah, there's one. See that bubble there, right there? So they can look kind of cute. But I've never really liked plastic hooks. I think it dates back from, you know, years ago when all of the hooks were those grey, either grey crochet hooks or grey plastic hooks, and whenever I'd use it the yarn would squeak along the plastic, it would drag, so it'd make you slower, and it just felt like a chore rather than a pleasure to crochet with. It just felt like it was laboured and a chore. Now this goes from a 5, there's a 5.5, a 6, a 6.5 and a 7, then it jumps to 8, 9, 10, 12 and a 15. That big jobby there at the end, I've never seen one that big. That's a 15. So I thought, I have opened the pack because this little one here is missing, and I thought I would have a little go. So I made a little swatch using this number 5, and this is caronpantone yarn, which I managed to get from a local store who has it on sale. In fact, if anyone from the UK is watching and would like some, those are the little, I don't know if I've got one handy, probably not, look in my little, no, they're the ones that come in like individual little, they're sort of looped together, they look like they're plaited, and they're really very soft. They're lovely yarn. It does split a little bit, that's one of the only things, but it is really lovely, and they have it in the works. Not every store has it, but the works have it for £2.50 for 100 gram skein of all of there's usually 4 or 5, I think it's 5 colours, so obviously you get 20 grams of each, and this was my favourite one. They only had one, so it's not really enough to make very much with, so I thought, well, I would crack this open and use this one and see how it went. And at first I didn't like it at all. As soon as I started using it, the yarn was squeaking, and although it didn't feel like it was, I'm only doing half treble, that's a half double in the US, it didn't feel like it was labouring, like it was you know, I said it kind of drags. Didn't feel like that. They're nice and swishy. The only problem I've got is this yarn does split, and it does kind of make the flow a little difficult, but that's not the hook fault. So let's have a closer look at the hook then. With this, they are not angled down at all, so that's good for me. They are fairly pointed still, so they'll get in that end stitch nice and easily, and they've got that same shape that the Rico design had on the other, so you've got that flattened part there. Extremely light, honestly, feels like nothing in your hand, which is another reason I thought I wouldn't like it, because I'm so used to the heaviness of a metal hook that I did wonder if I would actually like it. But I think the only problem I can see, because it's squeaking there, but as you crochet it stops doing that, stops squeaking. But I think the only thing is because as you get hot, and then, you know, the wool becomes sort of hot and sweaty in your hands, that is going to make it squeak a lot, and that will be driving me up the wall. But I have to say, they are a lot better than I thought they were going to be. I'm not going to struggle to get in there. Much better than I thought they were going to be. Then they don't they don't continue to squeak. They're nice and slippy. They're nice to hold. They're nice to look at. And they've got that pointy end. I think I'd have to use them a lot more before I made my mind up completely and try those larger sizes. But all in all, not bad. Not bad at all. Quite surprised, because I've always disliked plastic hooks. So I'll continue to use them, and I'll crack out the big ones, and I will let you know how I get on. But just thought I'd show them to you. They're actually the same packaging exactly, and I can't believe that one's huge. Absolutely huge. Goodness, I've never had yarn that would go through that before, you know, that you'd use for that. And some of these bigger ones obviously are quite fat, but then that happens with the metal ones as well. You get quite chunky, so that's going to be a bit odd, an odd feel using something that big. Well, so I'll give them a go, and you never know, it could end up in a giveaway. So keep your eyes peeled. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, click that little subscribe-y button. It's probably one of these sides, little notification bell, and then you'll find out when there's new videos. And thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.